morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking for Thursday the 10th of September. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really do enjoy reading your comments. Some of you are very funny, and I know that some of you are going through some hard times, and I'm glad that there can be some recognition of support from me. If you are interested in a personal reading, donating or gifting to the channel, all the instructions are below. I'm now going live on YouTube on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. on Fridays on Instagram with Australian Eastern Standard Time, and Sunday I'm doing once a month a live card pull, which is this Sunday the 13th. So if you're interested in joining me for a card pull, please whip over to the Aussie Goddess and like my page, and we'll be doing that at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Okay, I forget sometimes because I say Australian time and then I realise we have, I think, 4 or 5 time zones here, so I have to remember that it's New South Wales is a bit different. And once daylight saving comes, we all go off kilter because there's a couple of different ones on board then with the change of times. Some states don't do daylight saving. Okay, so I'm going to use the Tarot of Dreams for your reading today by Chiro Marchetti. All right. I still feel this. Oh, there is one thing. Because I've been doing the life coaching sessions, I've been offering 6 sessions at reduced price just to sort of get you moving. Some people are writing to me and saying, could I sort of give a bit more information? So quickly, it's an individualized program, so it's going to be different for everyone because not all of you are being held back by the same ideas, beliefs, energies, whatever you'd like to call it. So I taper the 6 sessions around you. You lead the whole process. It's your process. So the first session we do is about planning. It's me getting to know you, understanding what you need, and I follow your lead all the way through. The sessions, I'm charging $50 each Australian dollars, and you can pay them as you go. It's not a lump sum up front or anything like that. It's a lot less than you would normally pay for coaching. I am not doing it because it's something I can make more out of readings if I want to make more money. It's not about that for me. I have a really strong passion for seeing women get upon or above or over the things that are holding them back. Now, I'd certainly coach for men if they came through too, but primarily this coaching is really good for women, especially if you've stuck after relationship issues or getting back into the workforce, building up courage. And I'm actually doing one with a person for learning how to be confident with doing the tarot. So it's entirely up to you how we do the sessions. All you've got to do though is commit to 6, because you do need 6 sessions to really change how you think about things, change habits. And also, yeah, there was going to be something I was going to say then. I'll leave you with it. Anyway, that's basically what it's all about. But if you want more information, please email me. All right, let's get on with your reading. Well, look at that. What a beautiful start to the reading. 10 of Cups coming through. The 10 of Cups is the card of absolute happiness. It's being in the right place, right time, having a comfortable family life, having a dog. I'd like another dog. But it's absolutely just beautiful energy. It's very much about completing a cycle on a high note. It's about, having all of your ducks in a row is what I always say. So everything's really good with the 10 of Cups, and feels like the energy of this is coming through for you here. I do have the Ace of Pentacles, probably because you've just started a new cycle. The Ace of Pentacles is a card that talks of stability. It can be a brand new job. Maybe you're really happy because you've just scored the job of your dreams. It could be, having a a new relationship start. You might be extremely happy because you're finally getting into a very stable, long-term, comfortable relationship with someone. So it can be finances too. This is really interesting because, as you know, I don't always read reversals, but I'll honour a reversal if it comes through. Now, this card is the card of the Hierophant. And the Hierophant represents, he's the high priest. So he represents in sort of institutions, governments, church, and all big organisations. But he's also a person who abides by whatever those things are. Now, it's come in reverse, and this card in this deck is called Faith. And there sort of feels to me like I'm wondering if some of you are doubting that this could be possible on your pathway. Are some of you sitting back thinking, I can't have the relationship I want, or I can't have the situation I want, I'm just not in the right place for that. Now, because we're talking about the high priest, we're talking about having faith in things. And our universe spins and turns on faith and trust and love. That is what we are, despite the fact to the contrary that there are people out there who do not live their best lives. That is what we're here for. So when I see faith in reverse, I'm immediately drawn to the fact that perhaps you're not trusting that the universe will provide you with what you desire, whether that's a job, whether it's a happy family, but these are here. So I'm like, they wouldn't be here if they weren't here for you. So the very fact that in your 3D world, you're doubting that they may come through, they are already there for you. So having faith and trust will bring them in the door. All right, and we have the Queen of Wands. So someone here is dealing, or many of you may be dealing with a fire sign. The Queen of Wands represents Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I have a whole lot of Sagittarius in my chart. Even though I'm predominantly earth, water, air, I have a lot of fire in my chart. So I often come up as this card. So this can be you, regardless of what is in your chart. If it is your disposition, your character, because the Queen of Wands is someone who's very determined, very passionate, very driven. She goes after what she wants. She's, on fire for it. She has, plenty of energy to reach where she needs to go. The Queen of Wands can represent you feeling very attractive, very ready to take on the world. So, Three of Swords behind that. That's quite interesting. So you don't think you're enough here. This is like not feeling you're enough with this faith. It's almost like I feel really incredibly, I'm just going to check behind the Three of Swords. Okay, yeah, Palace of Coins. You've got everything here for you. This is your universe, your world waiting for you here. This is your rainbows and unicorns already here waiting. But see, with this Three of Swords, and I have this Queen of Wands, it's like I don't know if I'm good enough to bring in the things I want. But yet they're here. So between this and this here lies this lack of faith or lack of trust in who you are. So sometimes people say to me, but I really want that, but I'm not really sure that, that wants me, or, can I bring that in? And I say to people all the time, if you don't have faith and trust, if the universe doesn't know what you want, then, this may be more difficult to attain. It doesn't mean it's not here for you, because it is. But you've got to have faith and trust that the universe is going to provide for you. You need to get yourself in the vibration to manifest. And that means doing the work you need to do. So if you're sitting around, wondering why you're not good enough, or why you're not getting things, or why things aren't coming to you, it's because you need to put in the work to get to that level, that energy, that vibration that's going to bring those things to you. The universe will not withhold from you what is already yours. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so we have the Six of Swords here. No, it isn't. It's the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a card of taking time out, rest and recuperation, although he's having a good sleep. I have not slept all night. So last night, no sleep. I tried everything. Sometimes my mind is just ridiculously wired, and it doesn't matter what I do, I'm not going to sleep. I've done everything. I've watched a movie, I've done meditation, I got up, I did things, went back to bed, but nothing happening. The Four of Swords talks about sort of taking time out to rest, heal, recuperate, maybe even sometimes like trying to get into that hermit mode, resting up, giving your body a rest. Okay, so interestingly, we have the King of Coins coming in next. Now, the King of Coins can represent a husband. It represents Capricorn, not Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So this is a person who is a breadwinner. Now, I know everybody goes, oh, we don't need a breadwinner, we're women, we can work. But yeah, sure, all right. This is a person who believes that their place in this world is to look after the family, take care of the family. This is the energy of the King of Pentacles. In himself, he's a very practical, down-to-earth person. He knows what he wants, and he's going to go after what he wants. He's a little bit materialistic, so he's a little bit money-focused, a little bit work-focused, but because he wants to be a good provider. The Justice card. So the Justice card is about the universe putting things back the way they were meant to be. So sometimes, you know, things are meant to go a certain way and somebody resists or doesn't do the work they need to do. And whatever it is may be put on hold. Remember, we have divine timing. So the universe is waiting for you to get into the right vibration to receive. And what can happen sometimes is people can deny their own destiny. They know it in their heart, but they work really hard to deny it. And all that does is put things on hold. It's inevitable. If it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. But the Justice card will be about the universe intercepting to make sure things stay on course. And that's what they're doing here. Somebody's coming in here for somebody. Some sort of message coming through. The universe is redirecting someone here. Someone who's had to take time out to rest and recuperate. Somebody who has been doing the work that they are supposed to be doing. Possibly this person here, this character. But some sort of news is coming through here, some sort of information. Page of Coins always feels to me like it's some sort of gift. So maybe it's somebody you're not expecting. Maybe it's somebody who's sort of messaging you out of the blue. Maybe this is something you haven't seen coming. Because the Justice card says that the universe is intervening here. There's some sort of karmic energy that needs to be put right. All right. Okay, so I have here the Knight of Swords. Someone who needs to apologize, speak a truth. Seven of Cups. And we have the King of Swords here. Wow, okay, this is different. Some of you can be dealing with a legal situation here. This is divorce. Something in the courts here that's happening. Somebody's waiting on an outcome for a court decision here. Could be in regards to divorce, though, with the King of Pentacles here. Somebody could have been waiting for this to happen. Somebody might be delivering news to you of a separation or a divorce. Somebody's been waiting for it here. And there's news coming through. If you haven't heard from this person is probably more likely going to apologise for the time it took. But they've been waiting for an outcome here. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands coming through. Oh, okay. And the Nine of Cups. Interesting. This is a wish coming true here. A wish coming through. Somebody has... It's almost like they've decided the outcome before they've even gone through all this process. Someone's not steered off their path at all. They may have kept quiet here. They may not have spoken to you. They may not have communicated with you because they've been going through something here that they felt they wanted to either do alone or thought it would be better to do alone. But this person, you're their wish here, whoever this is. And don't forget, the King of Pentacles energy is the masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily denote a male. Whoever this person is, they've been working in the background. They may not have been communicating because they didn't feel the right thing to do was to involve you in something, which is really interesting. All right, last card coming out here. We have the High Priestess. How very interesting. So somebody has gone here from not having any faith to really understanding here that their intuition was right all along. They just weren't listening. That mini read at the beginning is showing whoever's waiting here. This is the person doing. So you've got someone who doesn't believe all this is happening in the background. They're too locked into their idea thinking around their ego rather than trusting with the high priestess here. Rather than trusting their intuition, their ego was coming in and telling them that things weren't right, they weren't moving, they weren't happening. So somebody here lost faith. Okay, so somebody in their intuition, you're being told that you've got this in front of you. Your intuition is saying to you, I have happiness, I do have this offer, and it is in my future, but it's not ready to come forward yet. Because somehow or another here, and I've turned it up the right way now, but this was in reverse. And this is you not trusting. This is you using your ego to get you through this energy. So I feel like here, you've been waiting with a broken heart, thinking that somebody is not going to come forward to offer you the kingdom. But someone has been doing this all along. It's all been happening, but it's all been happening in the background where you can't see it. This person didn't want to put your relationship, your situation, whatever it was, they didn't want to put you in a position of having to deal with this. They knew they had to do it. They've had the call from the universe. They've been following their intuition. They haven't lost faith. They're going towards their wish here, their dreams coming true. They've never lost sight of that. But you, you have been locked in the idea of ego and not listening to your intuition. You haven't had the faith, and your person has. But you'll get an explanation. They're going to show you this. They're going to tell you everything that's been happening. So you'll get the answers to what you're seeking here, whoever this is for. All right, let's get you an oracle message here. I'm not reading too. No. Oh, come on. Don't play around with me today. I'm too tired. Oh, look at that. Embrace your emotions. Card number 18. All right. Whispers of hope. Okay. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Feelings and emotions are part of who you are. Allow yourself to feel what is going on for you. Your feelings can alert you to the truth of a situation. Take positive steps to determine why you feel the way you do. Emotions come under 4 categories: happiness, sadness, anger, and fear. Once you figure out what is going on for you, you can take power away from an emotion. Experiencing an emotion you are uncomfortable with can be a big challenge. Journaling is a way to process and clarify difficult emotions. Writing about your emotions will help you organize your thoughts and work through your feelings. The thing is with emotions, what we do is when we are overwhelmed or overcome with emotion, or we feel an emotion we don't feel comfortable with, we dump it down in our body and we refuse to deal with it. And emotions are there to help you process. That's what they're there for. So even anger has to be felt, has to be experienced in order for you to Get rid of it. You can't dump it down in your body and pretend it doesn't exist. And very often people do that because they've been taught as a children that it's an ugly thing to show, so they don't show it. And it's okay to be angry. It's just the way you express it that becomes a problem for other people, not for you. It becomes a problem for other people. So I think here with this reading, what they're saying here is you've probably been through a whole gamut of emotions, not knowing what's going on with your person. But you need to process those emotions, because if you're not processing them and you're just dumping them down in your body, they're going to make you feel doubtful and angry and fearful. So process, process, process. If you feel that you need to cry, cry. If you feel like you need to scream, you turn your radio up in your car, keep all your windows up and scream your guts out. It's the best catharsis you will ever find. It's amazing. You can't do that in a car. You do it in the bedroom with your radio blaring, scream into your pillow. Get rid of all of that emotion, because something here is coming. Have a great day.